title for this bill, but we have not heard that, Mr Chair.
I'm going to call Andrew Little.
Thank you, Mr Chairman. Pleased to take a call. Been struggling throughout to get a call on this bill, but sir, wait till you hear what I've got to say, because I think you'll find it very interesting. We know what this bill does. It artificially inflates the duties collected off petrol now, and that is in the context of a government that is spending billions upon billions upon billions on a small number of roads. It's chosen roads of National Party significance, the wrongs, and the problem with that is, of course, that provincial roads in the regions, are being absolutely starved of any attention at all. And so when it comes to the title of this bill, it might more accurately be called the Customs and Excise Deprivation of Regional Roads Bill. And I want to relay one particularly important example, and that's State Highway 3 in Taranaki. You don't hear much of it in the Parliament these days, but I think it's very important to raise it. State Highway 3 in Taranaki is in an increasingly parlous state. There is, in the mid sort of almost south Taranaki area, there's a stretch of State Highway 3 encompassing a bridge called the Normanby Bridge. It is arguably one of the most dangerous stretches of road. It's only a 50-metre or so stretch in the country. It's had 4 fatalities in about 2 years. It's had repeated accidents on that stretch of road, and the local regional council, struggling to get the NZTA interested in it, cannot get funding to upgrade that piece of road and make it safer. The best NZTA can do is to put up a couple of signs either side of the bridge saying slow down. But it is a dogleg of a bridge, it's a dogleg piece of road, and it needs to be realigned. And then comes the real kicker, and that is the road north out of New Plymouth. So NZTA, at the behest of this government to save its political skin in the last election, allocated $15 million to fix a bridge, yet another bridge, just out of north of New Plymouth. It's about another 50-metre stretch of road. There's another 100 kilometres of road that is highly problematic, dangerous, and is the bane of truck drivers in and out of North Taranaki, has been for a long time. To the point now where all that NZTA will do is fund resealing the bits of the road between the fog lines. They don't fund the upgrading and the repair and maintenance of the shoulders of the road, and it is becoming more and more dangerous. 2 particular stretches, the Awakino Gorge and Mount Messenger, have both had report after report after report prepared on it, and we cannot get any money spent on it. And you don't hear anything from any other member who comes to this House who either represents or has a connection with that area. There is only one member in this House who comes and talks about that stretch of road and those issues, the issues affecting Taranaki, and that's me. And this bill, and raising the excise on petrol yet again, without any commitment to fixing this very important piece of road, demonstrates just the short-sighted nature of this government and its so-called traffic or roading or transport plan. It is a very sensitive issue, a growingly sensitive issue, you might say, in Taranaki, and this bill will do nothing for it. And the title of the bill should properly reflect the negligence and the abdication of responsibility that this bill, along with this government's total traffic and transport plan, actually represents. It is a denial of attention, proper attention, to regional roads, to the provinces who are screaming out for attention. The last major piece of roading done, or roadwork upgrading, that was done in Taranaki was the famed Bell Block bypass known as Harry's Diversion, promoted and encouraged by Harry Dynhoven, the former member of New Plymouth, now the present mayor. It is a highly successful stretch of road, but it was only ever one part of a long-term jigsaw that had to be put together, and this government has abandoned the jigsaw. And the people of Taranaki are crying out for it. They're crying out even louder than the people of Wairarapa, who feel $45 a year, $90 a year, $135 a year as a major pinch in their pocket, but their local member doesn't recognise and respect that. But the people of Taranaki are crying out for attention and for action. This bill won't even help them. And the title of the bill should properly reflect the failures in it, the failure to give due care and due attention to the real needs of people in the provinces and the regions, the good people of Taranaki foremost amongst them.
Jacinda Ardern.
Thank you, Mr Chair. It's my pleasure to be able to take a call.